Hi everyone. Oh my God, I am live streaming and so what I want to share with you today is how to turn your inner critic into your inner coach. And I'm doing this, I've done it on myself this morning to kind of prove a point that I'm turning my inner critic into my inner coach by doing this live broadcast. So I don't know if anyone can see me. I don't know if I'm doing it right. It says I'm live, so hopefully my techie gremlins aside that this is all working out fine. Says my connection is weak. So I hope you're getting this. So basically, what I want to talk about is turning your inner critic into your inner coach. And this is one of the success principles of Jack Canfield. I have used it this morning to get myself here live because I've spent, hi Faye, hi, nice to see you. I've spent so long talking about, showing up, being authentic. I do my videos. I love my videos. It's taken me a while to get to the point where I'm not recording, pressing, yeah, you're doing a live. Thank you, Faye. So this is one of my things. My inner critic is telling me that I can't do live, that I waffle, that I talk a load of shit, that I need to do it pre-recorded because that's when I can be composed and all this crap. So that's my inner critic. So what I wanted to do for you today to prove to you what you can do to overcome your fear is to turn your inner critic into your inner coach. So this is a concept that Jack Canfield has written one of his principles around. So what he talks about is when we are critical of something, we get angry, that's only half a tale. So, right, great, Faye. So look, use me as your example, okay, Faye? Hiya, Jen. So basically, one of the things that Jack Canfield talks about is if you've got a child and they run out into the road and you pull them back and you're really angry with that child and you tell them off and you tell them that, you're so stupid, where's your brain at? Go to your room, and you tell them off because they ran into the road. That's only half the story. The rest of the story, the rest of the truth is that you love them so much. You would be devastated if they hurt themselves or worse. But we're so angry, we're so caught up in the gremlins that we just give half the story. And it's exactly the same with our inner critic. Our inner critic is actually serving us in some way. It's holding us safe, it's protecting us. But the inner critic is only giving us half the tale, and it's always the negative part. And that's what we listen to, and that's what fills us with the fear. So this is what I wanted to share with you. So what Jack Canfield suggests to complete this process of turning your inner critic into your inner coach is to follow a set process. So the first step is it's a 4-step process where you kind of talk to your inner critic. First of all, talk to yourself as your inner critic with anger. Then you talk about the fear. Then you talk with love. You make the request and then you talk with love. So for example, with the kid running into the road example, you would say, I'm really mad at you for running into the road and not looking to see whether any cars were coming. I'm really angry at you about that. Then you talk with fear. I'm just really afraid that if you got hurt, that would just be devastating. I'm frightened of hurting you. The third thing would then be to make the request. So the request would be, I want you to pay more attention when you cross the road. I want you to stop. I want you to look from side to side. And you complete the request of what it is you want them to do. And then the fourth final piece is then you speak with love. I love you so much. I don't know what I'd do without you. If you got hurt, I would be devastated. I just want you to live a healthy, long, happy life. So it's when you're turning your inner critic into your inner coach, speak to yourself. First of all, get the anger, then the fear, make the request, and then speak with love. So let me put this into the context of me doing a live broadcast in Facebook. My inner gremlin is that I ramble, I say all the wrong stuff, I don't come across eloquently, that I go on and I'm boring. That's what my inner gremlin tells me. Okay, so to go through this inner critic to inner coach process, this is what I kind of wrote out for myself. So my inner critic is saying to me, I'm angry at you for not showing up fully. I'm angry for you holding back. You tell everyone to show up and you tell them to use your voice, and yet you're scared of live stream. That's hypocritical. That's not you using your voice. So that's me angry. My inner critic is angry. The fear then is, if you don't change, if you don't start doing something about live streaming, I'm afraid you'll miss out on a valuable way of attracting people. I'm afraid that if you don't start committing to live streaming, you'll always feel not quite authentic. I'm afraid that you're letting fear still dictate your actions. And I'm afraid that people will miss out on seeing the real you. So the request, I want you to live stream 5 times a week. I want you to get really comfortable with going live. I want you to focus on the fun videos that you've made that were very natural. I want you to breathe. I want you to feel good about yourself. I want you to slow down and have some notes and get over the fear. We know it's not about eradicating fear. I want you to feel it and do it anyway. And then the love, the inner coach bit coming in, I love you. I want you to feel good about yourself. I want you to be an example to yourself of exactly what you teach others to do and be. I want you to feel that pride that you feel when you've done something good and you fought through the fear. Wow. So when I read this in the Success Principles, Jack Canfield talks about he was taught this process and it really changed his life, because whenever he's got that inner gremlin, that inner critic, very often we can allow it to kind of manifest and expand. What Jack Canfield did was he tried this process, and he actually says, don't be fooled by the simplicity of it, because when he tried it, it completely changed the course of action for him and made him go on to do really incredible things. So fooled slightly by the simplicity of it. But when I thought, I'm going to try this inner critic to inner coach process for my live streaming, by the time I've talked to myself with anger, then I've shared the fear, then I've made the request, and then I've spoken to myself out of love, all of a sudden I feel emboldened, I feel braver, I'm here doing it, I've committed to doing it 5 times a day, and I'm getting thumbs up and hearts, and hopefully my message is inspiring to you. So my first live stream, guys. So I hope this helps you get yourself out there. I am breathing, trying to keep things slow, and I will see you on the other side. Have a great day, coaches, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now. I'm shaking.